We just ran through the top 3 storylines. What's your favorite moment from what happened last night in Atlanta?
Well, my favorite part from last night was obviously like the role reversal at first. We had bigs winning the skills contest and guards throwing each other dunk lobs in the game. But, you know, Sage, overall, the shooting was most impressive for me because the shooting was great from all positions, starting with Giannis Antetokounmpo, going 16 for 16 from the field. Plus, the bank was open, baby. Also, Steph Curry was cooking three-point contest champ, which was a nice warm-up, you know, for him for the game. And he could have been MVP of the game himself as well. And I love that, you know, the logo threes with Damian Lillard going back-to-back between Steph and Dame with those deep, distant shots. You know, it was great to see the shooting just being rewarded because we know, and you mentioned this last week, that we're on pace for a historic amount of made threes. So the game has changed where you can get both perfection from a point forward and also guards going crazy. Maybe it's time for like a 4-point shot because the 3-point line has nothing on these guys anymore.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like just another day on the job for sure. You know, after such a difficult season, a difficult year, I think last night, nice finish as everybody has struggled to get to that point. They look like they were having a lot of fun. For the first half of the season and into last night, let's say hello again to Chiney Ogwumike. I mean, you can look at the MVP race again, Giannis having another year, Stephen Curry playing excellent, and so many other things, Chiney. So what is the biggest storyline that you're following as we tip off the second half later this week?
Health is the biggest storyline to follow the second half of the NBA season. And this is for both conference favorites, you know, out to win a championship. When it comes to the Lakers out of the West, Anthony Davis is clearly, abundantly their key. LA is really missing those 22 points and 8 rebounds a game. And that's not a knock on LeBron James. It just serves as a reminder that the way that the league is set up, one talent cannot do it all for one team. And for the Lakers to repeat, they will absolutely need AD out there, period. And it's a very similar narrative in the East when it comes to the Brooklyn Nets. They will need Kevin Durant, KD back as icing on the cake, which is, again, not a knock on Kyrie Irving or James Harden or the fact that they found their small ball 5 in Blake Griffin. But look at what KD did with Golden State. He made a great team practically untouchable. He was a star that other stars deferred to. So for both the Lakers and the Nets, they're awaiting their stars, and those pieces will largely determine who will win it all the second half of the year.
And interesting because last hour you talked about the Nets and what the signing, the addition of Blake Griffin does for this team, taking them to another level, especially with KD out. That depth could prove to be huge as he would likely be, well, he would definitely be coming off the bench for Steve Nash.
True.
Both the Nets and Lakers, the favorites to win their respective conferences, according to Caesars William Hill.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.